Hi everyone. So another Flintshire market update. What's been going on over the last month and a half actually, because I was on holiday at the back end of July, so never had a chance to actually do an update for you. So yeah, there's been a lot going on at Keystone in the last month or two. We've had 2 members of staff leave us, but we've got 4 new members of staff come in, one of which has been actually with us for the last 8 years. He does the viewings part-time on a Saturday, but he's now joined us on a full-time basis, and he's actually here in the room. Lee Bennett. So Lee's been working in recruitment actually for the last probably 10-15 years, and he's joined the business. He's very charismatic, he's great with people, which is what we want at Keystone, and hopefully Lee, he's gonna go on to big things with us, so I'm sure many of you will be meeting him over the next few months. We've also had Sammy Ellis, Beth Lane and Nicole Farrell, all bring a wealth of customer service experience into the business, and there's a real good vibe at the moment here in the office. We're looking forward to really getting cracking. So let's get back to the update itself. So what happened back end of June, we had a lot of news in the media about interest rate rises, in terms of not just the Bank of England going up, but also lenders putting their rates up. And there was a day, I think it was around the 23rd, 24th of June, where lenders put up their rates by in between 1.5% and 2%. So the cheapest fixed rate you could get back then was like 6.24 for 2 years, I think it was, and then around sort of 5% for a 5-year fix. So straight away we seen have quite a dramatic effect on the market, and certainly in this D-side area where people really were feeling the pinch. I think if you think about it, an average mortgage of say 200 grand, a 1.5-2% rise on a normal mortgage at say 25 years would be in the region of £200-250 a month more. So hence why I think it did frighten people, and it definitely slowed down the market. And in the first part of July, certainly, we were really sort of seeing a big drop off. I think we'd only put, by around the 20th of July, we'd only put 4 properties on the board, but we did finish off with a flurry. We ended up getting up to 11, 12. So our target's normally 15. We're a little bit below, but the month before in June, we'd hit 19, so it sort of balanced itself out. The August so far has been okay as well. I think what's happening now is people are getting their heads around the fact that you are now having to pay these higher rates, and people sort of got a bit used to it and just thought, well, look, we need to move, so let's just bite the bullet and move on and swallow this extra increase in rates. So the area to area still looking at Harden as being like buoyant still. I think it's a different kind of market up there. Seems to be quite a bit selling in these affluent areas, but more the working class areas. I think people are feeling the pinch a bit more, and the market's definitely sort of slowing down. So stats for you we'll use July as the benchmark really of this year and last year. So in July of this year, there's been 122 price reductions. Last July, only 71. You can see the difference there. And that's been sort of the trend for the last 6 months really. Price reductions are up, meaning properties definitely coming down. The sales agreed this July 149, We're talking the whole of Flintshire here, you know, not just ourselves. If that was the case, I'd probably be on a beach in Barbados by now. And then you've got new instructions. Last July 220, this July 247. So again, more properties coming on the market, but less selling. So that seems to be the trend. So again, like I said last month, asking prices dead important. You've got to get them right. And at Keystone, we've got a very good strategy to make sure that when your property goes on to Rightmove, it's going on at the right price. So that's all for this month. What I'm going to do is probably do another one towards the end of August, just to get back on track of doing them every month. Like I said, it skewed it a little bit this time because I was on holiday. So we'll get back on track. So, you know, if you are watching this on YouTube, obviously subscribe, follow our Facebook channels, and you'll see these regularly each month. So thanks very much for watching. See you soon.